Hi, welcome to my home show. I'm coming to you today from my music parlor, which is my favorite room in the house, where I have all my instruments, the piano, some globes. It's a pretty good place. So today, with Thanksgiving this week, we're having a special Thanksgiving edition where I'm going to review the things I'm most grateful for this year. Now, I've decided not to, there's the three big ones, three big main things that I'm grateful for. I'm not going to include them on my list because they're the obvious ones. And I think I've mentioned them before on other occasions or Thanksgiving. But family, obviously. My faith, obviously. And my freedom, obviously. Those are the three foundations of who I am. Those things are the most important. So those are ones that I'm not going to put on the list because they are the obvious ones. They're the things that make my world go round every day. The things that I couldn't live without. Family, faith, and freedom. So, but without that, actually before I talk about my top 10 things I'm grateful for this year, I think I hear a child. Lorelai? What you doing? Are you upstairs or down? Okay. We're down. Okay. It was the cutest thing because today at church and Sunday school they had Alexandra's primary class. They call it primary where we go like this. Sunday school age kids. They wrote down what they were grateful for, and Alexandra showed me hers, and she wrote down, wait, let me finish wrote it. She wrote, I'm grateful, or I'm thankful to have a disabled sister so I can learn more about her. So I thought that was really sweet. I was glad that she recognized that that is a blessing, to be able to have a sister like Elizabeth and learn to care for her and love her and have that experience is very rich. So anyway, so my 10, I'm not going to put them in order from most favorite, thing I'm thankful for to least, except for the number one is my number one of the year. And these are things that are just pertaining mostly to this year, special things this year that have really been important to me. I'm grateful for the Spanish program my children are enrolled in. They are in a dual language program where they've been taught to speak Spanish. And Donald and I don't speak Spanish, and it is so thrilling for us as parents to hear them speak and how authentic they sound, and it's just so exciting. But Lorelai is getting better and better by the day. I don't think we're too far off from the point where they'll be talking to each other like a secret language, knowing that Donald and I can't understand. I think we're almost there. That was number 10. Number 9, I'm grateful for Elizabeth's G-tube. G-tubes are amazing. I love her G-tube, and I know a lot of parents are just, with handicapped kids, are worried about having, it's like this horrible thing. We don't want to go the G-tube route. I love it. I don't know if you've seen pictures of it, but it's just a little button Elizabeth has on her stomach with a cap that opens up, and that's how we give her all of her food and all of her medicine. And it's so wonderful. Just last night, you usually go in at 11 or so when she's asleep, and I give her some food, and she doesn't even know she's getting fed. But it's so easy and safe, and for a child like Elizabeth who can't eat or swallow on her own, I feel so blessed to have a way to provide nutrition to her. Number 8 on my list, I'm grateful for my bathtub. I take a bath every single night. After the kids are in bed, it's my chance to relax, soak in the tub. So I'm grateful for my bath. Number 7, my house. That's kind of an obvious one too, like my other 3. But especially grateful for my house this year because at the beginning of the year we thought we were going to move. We thought we were going to build a home handicap accessible for Elizabeth, and it didn't pan out. Things kept falling through, and we decided to stay and make this house work and add on and change things. And every day I'm so happy that we made that choice. I love being here in this home, and that it's going to be where we are forever. 6 on my list, I'm grateful for my Hydro friends. All my Hydro friends are the families that across the country that Donald and I have got to know, with children like Elizabeth with some disabilities similar to hers. Some have disabilities that are different than hers, but many of them all stem from the hydrocephalus, the water on the brain. And it's such a great resource to have all these people that relate to what we're going through, and if you have questions or ideas, it's just wonderful. It's just wonderful. And I think how even 10 years ago, you wouldn't have the ability to link together with all these families. If you have a child like Elizabeth, you're kind of just on your own because there's not that many kids like her all around. So I'm grateful for my Hydro friends. 5 on my list. I am so thankful that my sister Jennifer moved here this summer. Obviously, she's been a huge help to me as far as helping me with my physical disabilities this year. But we have so much fun. That's the best part of having her here, is we just laugh and laugh and laugh and have a great time. Number 4 on my list, I am grateful for Elizabeth's nurse. Elizabeth has her own private nurse at school, and she's with her all the time. She's with her on the bus, and Elizabeth's nurse loves her. And it makes me so happy because I'm very, very protective of Elizabeth. And, oh, hey, Lex.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, just making a video. Okay? Very protective of Elizabeth. But with her nurse, this is one of the few people where if I leave Elizabeth with her, I don't have to worry. I show up at the school, and most times Elizabeth will be snuggled in her nurse's arms, sound asleep, and it makes me very good to know she's safe and she's loved. Number 3 on my list. I'm sharing things I'm thankful for this year. Say hi and go play. Go play. Bye. I'm grateful for traveling. Donald and I love to travel, especially with our children. Show them the world, show them what's out there. Let them have an idea of things outside of our community. Where are you going?
I'm going outside to the backyard.
Brr. Okay, have fun.
Getting something really quick.
Oh, she's going outside. This year was a great year for traveling. I got to go to Italy with my sisters. Best time ever. If you have sisters, I highly recommend you take a trip to Europe with them. So much fun. I got to go to the Grand Canyon with my family. And then also earlier in the year in May, we went to Williamsburg, Virginia. And that was a highlight for me. I think that'll always be, locked away in my memory as a very magical experience. We had a great time in Williamsburg. Number 2, new to me this year is Nutella. I never had Nutella before. It's new to me this year, and I love it. And I eat it by the spoonful. So those are 9 of the things I'm grateful for. Those were in no specific order. But number 1 for the year, and I'm sure you can all guess what I'm most grateful for this year. It's obvious, isn't it? My back. I am so grateful for my back. Glad to have it working again. Glad to be able to stand. Every day I pinch myself. Like, I can't believe this is real. I can't believe that I can walk and sleep again. And I know I've said that like 10,000 times by now. But I will never, ever stop being grateful for that. So have a great Thanksgiving week. I'll keep posting. We have a huge week in our home, or in our family this week. A lot coming up, medically speaking. So it'll be really, really busy. And then obviously Thanksgiving, and playing with the local symphony at a concert this weekend. So have a great week. Enjoy being with friends and family, and eat a lot of food. Bye!